WILDCATS and the Adelaide 36ers, and this is meeting number 150 between the two teams. Here's Webster. Travers back out at the top of the key. Cotton blows past Edge and dumps it inside to Sean.
A lot more to give, and he's still trying to find his role and his rhythm as the 400 gamer. He just wanted to ignite the fans early with the early three ball.
He can get it going too.
I like the call by CJ. Get him going, get the fans engaged. I think John Riley's just going according to who's in form and various matchups.
For money-making Mitch McCarron, that was nearly number 20.
The play's so smart. He reads the play. He plays so smart and he can read the play, and that's why he can get in those lanes.
Shame where you this guy from, man.
Free throws for the WILDCATS. We spoke about Adelaide and
How they're in that system, and that's taken a bit of time to figure out different starting lineups, different combinations, and burgers all for the state of South East. I know, it's amazing.
you can almost nip out at half-time. Go and grab it. Chow down and come back.
Speaking about Burt and their slow start, his ball on his feet quick. Obviously, first team.
Sotto runs the floor. Look at that athleticism. Timeout, Perth.
There ain't no slow start today, Joey.
Nope.
They've scored the last 6 to 36ers.
That's just beautiful, Reed. The help comes because they hard showing those screens. There's a bit of help, and it's the extra pass. And Majuk, that's a poor pass trying to get to the Blanchfield. And Kai Sotto, that's a 7'3" guy running the floor.
Perth need to respond out of that timeout. Different looking lineup on the floor for them. To Sean Thomas back in, takes it at Sotto and score.
Have those catches a little further out.
Drimmick guarded by Cotton with a hand in the face. Long three's no good and rolls out of play.
And you always wonder, well, I wonder if things might have been a little bit different for him if he didn't. He had an unbelievable career, and I'm sure he wouldn't change himself much, but just a little bit. I called him like the poverty-stricken Dirk Nowitzki because he's not Dirk, but he's got those sort of one-legged floaters and those
unconventional
shots that he can take. And in our league, he's had a similar type impact. It's a compliment, you know. It's an absolute compliment to be compared to someone like that. That's the turn of phrase.
I don't know if you compared him, but
Sotto, I like that little high-low action. It's working for him in the first.
Sotto, yeah, Nikkei Sotto, yeah.
Thomas takes it at Sotto again. He got a piece of that, and those points will count.
Before you start to play deep.
36ers lead by 2. Nice look on the outside for Cleveland. Knocks it down as well.
a lot more confidence.
Compared to what we saw last week against the Cairns Taipans, a much more patient start by the Adelaide 36ers as well, not just coming down and jacking up the first available shot.
You see that ball going, if he can knock these three free throws down, to see that ball going in the back.
Back in the day, the pumps,
They make the jump.
before I transition to the...
Reebok are our official partners.
Well,
We'll stop plugging everyone else. Nice pass. Great pass.
And that is just perfect recognition for how the defense is playing. They hard show Otter for what the Perth Wildcats are doing, and the Perth Wildcats defense has been poor.
Sean Thomas misses out.
And a lot of them, like that last one, real easy. Almost had it again. That weak side help. If you're going to hard show, you've got to dig at that ball, make that pass out of it a lot tougher.
Nice little touch.
Good ball.
This is a really good first quarter performance from the Adelaide 36ers. Season they've been slow starters on their home floor.
Absolutely. We spoke to CJ about that. Why are you starting so slow? He said, well, look, it's just because we haven't moved the ball around.
Wildcats off, but this has been a very submissive defensive effort by the Perth Wildcats.
Sotto sits down for the last 16 seconds of the opening quarter. Guarded by Nick Marshall. Takes off, leaves him in his dust and hands off to Norton.
Wow.
Tough finish with a hand in the face, and the milestone man gets it done on the stroke of quarter time. The Adelaide 36ers hoops and the Hungry Jacks, NBA.
Little down straight.
Double comes for Franks, which left Drimic open. Had the shot changed. Now Manning runs the lane and stuffs it.
Middle. Brady Manning.
Been some wonderful tributes during the week for Daniel Johnson for this milestone. Let's take a look at a little sample of this. Some of his family members speaking about what it means.
Really trying to pinch all his teammates' tickets, I'm sure.
Shot clock at 7. McCarron swings for Marshall.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Missing life as a head coach, and it hasn't been all rosy in this first season. Drimic. Target. 36ers trail by 1. That looks good. Right. Bit of a spark for them in the shadows of half-time. And Norton's found himself in a little bit of bother. Blanchfield off for Thomas. He's had a great first half.
Great pass.
Marshall. Franks. Harris for Sotto. And then the tip in.
Don't you love it? Look at the ball movement.
The extra pass.
Wow.
Defensive transition, though. Perhaps a little bit too much celebrating.
Best game all year, huh?
He's on track.
Shot clock about to roll down to 10 for Adelaide. Franks in a similar spot. To give this one up. Marshall over the top of Thomas. They take a lead into the main break. Harris guarding Cotton.